And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at Center Grand. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal. To dominate the painted area.
Now here's Young. Now Atlanta starting five. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Pass to Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Butler. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Atlanta now. Capella, screen on Lowry. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul.
That's his
first foul.
First team foul.
Young inside. The 3 knocks down the triple.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Robinson finds some space with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Collins. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Robinson. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, Bam just not out there to be a rim protector, that time with good hands to get the steal.
And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding.
Here's Lowry following the score by Atlanta from deep. Robinson can't hit. Young against Robinson. Fires the 3. Young can't hit. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Let's go with a 3. That one doesn't drop, so Atlanta will take it the other way. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 3-pointer. Herder gets the bucket.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herder's able to get his feet set that time.
Young against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Lowry drives in. Stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
So good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute, but that one, I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Tucker. And there's a 3-second violation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Hawks leading. Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Young from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. For 3, Lowry. And Collins with the big block.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Now here's Robinson. 5 points in the game.
Clint Capella. That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good, Robinson.
Now at the line, Duncan.
And both free throws good for Robinson. Atlanta's gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Outside Young. Outside Herder. Jacks up a 3. Sure, from three-point range. Herder's got 6.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
For 3, Lowry hits the trifecta.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Collins. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Young against Lowry. And Young gets it to go.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Butler launches it. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got his second bucket on the night. And here's Young. Collins outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Here's Robinson. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Hawks ahead, up 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play.
Miami Heat.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the court for the Hawks. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, small forward. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tucker. That 3's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Now here's Collins. Checked by Tucker. Now Capella. Right side Hunter. Up and over Lowry. Hunter can't get it to go. Miami trailing. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Young against Lowry. Takes it inside. Stolen by Capella. Fast break. Here we go. Lowry against Young. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Tucker. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Back to Young from deep. And it's Young again missing. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Lowry outside. It's Adebayo, high post. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And he banks in the layup. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Collins left side. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Hawks lead by 4. Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you don't. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Back to Young. Here's the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
A minute and a half left in the first half. Hero, no good. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
Butler with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Jimmy Butler. 2.
Both shots good from the strike.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Young against Lowry. Young with it. He's got 13. Herter can't hit. Capella against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Young. It's stolen by Hunter. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
There's the triple. Right side, Tucker. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Tucker's got 7 points in the game.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hawks ahead. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Martin in at the 4 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, he really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Hero for 3. Here's Dedmon. Deflects the pass. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Wright. Rebound by the Heat.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
To the inside. Here's Martin. Out to Oladipo. Knocks it down from distance. the Heat lead by 2.
Confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
Back to Wright. Pass to Luau Cabarro. Shot clock at 6. Picked up by Okongwu. Fast break Miami. Up ahead. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Hero for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now here's Wright. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. Pass to Okongwu. To stop the run. Gallinari for 3. He buries it from 3. Gallinari's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oladipo against Wright. Hero outside. Fires the 3. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oladipo against Wright. Pass to Luau Cabarro. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Martin misses.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
A good look from Bogdanovic. And that's good from 17 feet.
Well, Bogdanovic is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
Oladipo against Wright. Pass to Dedmon. Now here's Oladipo. Guarded closely. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That free throw misses.
Now, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers, after being the 2nd pick in the 2013 draft.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Bogdanovic on the wing. Gallinari with a screen on Hero. Bogdanovic on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Bogdanovic no good. The Heat with the lead. Back to Oladipo. Lets the 3 fly. And again, the Heat missing. For Atlanta, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Wright drives it. Outside Bogdanovic. Drops in the 3. Bogdanovic has got 5.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovic has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Inside, here's Dedmon. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Dedmon's got his first points of the game.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but the timing is good, and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Pass to Okongwu. Hero for 3. Here's Strus. Kicks it to Hero. Martin a screen. That one goes in. And it's a 5-point Miami lead.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
A line change here for Miami.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Here's Young.
All right,
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Collins with a screen on Lowry. Young attacking. Pass to Capella. Miami grabs the miss. And here's Lowry from the arc. The shot won't fall. Outside Young. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Hawks trailing. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, playing heads up right now, Trae Young. I'm amazed at how creative at times he can be.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Lowry outside. Here's Butler.
Oh,
wow!
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Lowry against Young. Driving in. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
The Hawks shooting around 50% in the game so far. To take the lead. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Butler, good. And the Heat lead by 4.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Lowry against Young. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Young with it, picked up by Tucker, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. It's Herder on the wing. Robinson defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Lowry.
And yes, that was a lazy cross-court pass. I mean, you're just begging to have it picked off.
Back to Capella. Screen by Capella. Down low. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Capella.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Robinson can't hit. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Collins. Perfect pass to set up the lay-ins. And now it's just a 2-point Heat lead.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Here's Young. Outside Herder. This one for 3. And the call will be against John Collins. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Miami has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Lowry. Adebayo sets a screen. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Going inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
And a deep three from Young. Adebayo grabs the board. And here are the Heat now. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. Lowry against Young. From behind the arc. Lowry, no good.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Here's Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
That's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
Here's Lowry. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Now at the line.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Young way outside. Atlanta again missing. So the Heat win it. This one was all right, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Now here's Tucker, and the first shot of the night for him missing. And here's Booker. There's the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Heat ball.
Heat on offense. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Hero. Beyond the arc. Lowry can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Here's Adebayo. Outside Butler, just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. Lowry from outside, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ball against Lowry. The pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Butler with the steal.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Here's Lowry to the left side wing. Hero with it. He's guarded by Booker. The shot. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. All up top. Now recovering. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. He dishes it to Johnson. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Suns leading by 4. Now Paul. He kicks it to Booker. From about 19 feet. Pass to Paul. And there's the drive. And he converts the layup.
Now, how about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here is Lowry. Passes it to Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Paul outside. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. It's stolen by Lowry. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. And it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, Kyle Lowry's defense paying dividends, gets the strip and the score for his guys.
Ball against Lowry. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Johnson outside. Pulls up on the elbow. That's good from Paul on the assist by Johnson. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Outside Butler. From past the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Butler's got 5 now.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Dishes it to Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Pass to Hero. The putback. Adebayo on the follow.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Ball against Lowry. And the pass to Ayton. Over Adebayo. Paul for 3. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. So at the end of 1 quarter to play, still a close game. Suns lead by 3. And we've got more.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And that's what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Adebayo finds Butler. Back to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
The Heat trail by 7.
Dancers. Give them a hand, fans.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Hero. Launches it. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Johnson surveying the floor. Passes to Ayton. Stolen by Tucker. Now a timeout called by Miami.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
That was your Suns Dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Lowry against Paul. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry against Paul. It's hauled in by the Suns.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert into traffic.
A nice shot by Booker. Indoors is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Tucker. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Assisted by
Tucker's got his first bucket in this one. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And they double up Paul. The pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Ayton missing. The Heat trail by 6. Lowry with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Hero no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
A nice shot by Booker.
But like when he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shots good by Hero.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now. Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
4 on the shot clock. Johnson dishes to Booker. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Sweet move. Hero on the wing. Fires it up. Bridges with the steal. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets the bucket. Paul's got 8.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
Pass to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
3-point field goal.
Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Booker looking around. Kicks it to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Booker the pass to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix.
24.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Paul for 3. Booker. That one misses. And the Heat going the other way now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Outside Robinson. He kicks it to Dedmon. And Oladipo, here we go. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Suns leading by 5. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. To the inside, McGee. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 5. Oladipo taking his time here. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got his first basket of the night.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Payne kicks to Crowder. Now the dish to McGee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Payne. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Crowder. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Martin. Dedmon a screen. Martin goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Dwayne Dedmon.
The Suns making a change here. Payton's checked in. The Suns have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Passes it to Shamet. And he drives in. Dedmon with the block. Robinson on the wing. Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. For the lead. Craig pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
This is what Elfrid Payton gives you, right? An experienced floor general who knows how to take advantage of the defense.
Outside Robinson. He dishes it to Martin. Back to Robinson. Martin with the screen for Robinson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Phoenix leading by 3. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Phoenix ball.
Payton surveying the floor. The pass to Craig. Down low. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Oladipo with the bounce pass. Outside for Robinson. Inside. Puts the move on. Dedmon takes it off the glass. Dedmon's got 6 points in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
And for the Heat.
Booker outside. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Shot from free throw range. The shot by Paul, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Butler driving inside.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
The Suns leading. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Lowry against Paul. Dishes to Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Hero from long range. A 3-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 11 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
There's Hero with the 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Suns on top. They're up by 3. And
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Johnson outside. Ball finds Bridges. To the middle. Ball outside. It's over Tucker. The shot by Paul, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Hero. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
Ball outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Well, their pass to Adebayo. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Butler.
You could see it from the moment he caught the basketball. Jimmy Butler delivers again.
Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid of the big moment. Nice delivery.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Lowry passes to Hero. From outside, off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off and catch and shoot situations. Nicely done.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Knocked away. And it's the Suns with the ball. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Just 5 on the clock. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see.
Fires the 3. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Paul dishes to Booker. To Paul. And the top of the key. Now here's Johnson. Guarded by Tucker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Lowry. And the Suns miss again. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Butler. It drops.
And they still have a foul to give at this point. A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career. Boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Suns final. With loudest section 1 t-shirt. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancer. Substitution for your Suns. JaVale McGee. Corey Craig.
Trying to go for...
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
on two. And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Ayton in the high post. It's Booker on the wing. And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Stolen by Young.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by Atlanta. Paul passes to Bridges. 4 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Bridges hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Young against Paul. Outside Huerter. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. Outside Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. Huerter defending to the paint. Stolen by Capella. Paul with a steal. Oh, got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Collins with the slam.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Ayton passes to Paul. Outside Booker. Here's Johnson. Outside for Booker. And stolen by Huerter. Capella with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Collins outside. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Bridges. Young against Johnson. Pass to Paul. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Ayton finds Bridges. And he hits it to tie the game. Bridges has got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Young with the bucket. He's got 5.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Here's Paul, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Ayton from the baseline. The rebound by the Hawks. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Capella, screen on Booker. Back to Hunter. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Paul against Young. The kick out to Johnson. No good on the triple. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Collins outside. Launches a three. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. And he gets that one.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Young against Paul. From deep, Johnson. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now Young. Outside Herder. Collins a screen. And it's in there.
And when you watch Kevin Herder shoot, has a long release, but he's very consistent with it.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
All right, look who's coming into the court. Come on, get loud.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at center. So that's the Hawks 5.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
And Ayton gets it to go.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Pass to Capella. Here's Herder. With the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Herder's got 6. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now here's Young. He has 7. Knocks down the long J. He's got 10.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Paul against Young. Here's Ayton. Reverses. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level, a world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic, but internationally it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Bridges. Capella with a block.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender. Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Paul passes to Ayton. Up top, Paul, guarded by Young. 5 to shoot. Paul with the bucket.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Paul against Young. Shoots over Paul, and it's Atlanta scoring again.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Paul with it. Pass to Ayton. Paul into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Capella.
This is where Chris Paul dominates, using the dribble drive to create offense and get himself to the line.
Paul hits them both. The Hawks leading. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Over Hunter. And Collins with the big block.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Paul. To the middle. Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen by Bridges.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second. Young attacking. Kicks it out to Collins. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here he goes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Ayton. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks, helping.
Thank you so much, guys. John, that's a talented team over there. What's given you guys?
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the floor for Phoenix. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Young with the bucket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
It's Bridges on the wing. Hunter covering. Paul against Young. Paul, shot is off. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. The kick to Hunter. Second half getting started. About a minute played. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. The 3 is up. And Booker pulls it down. And for the Suns, they're shooting around 35% for the game.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Outside Paul. On the take. Inside. Here's Ayton. The shot comes out. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich from long range. Drains the triple. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You got to appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
The 3. And they recover it. Out to Bridges. Paul against Wright. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Wright with the board. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Gallinari. Right outside. 6 to shoot for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Craig. Here's Crowder. Back to Craig. Gallinari against Crowder to halt the run. That one rolls around and rims out.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Wright from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Holiday. McGee passes to Craig.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to McGee. And a fast break now for the Hawks. The three-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's Shamet. Lays it up and banks it in.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Right outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Holiday against Gallinari. Crowder outside. Back to Holiday. Now here's Crowder. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. 2 on the clock from the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good. Atlanta's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Bogdanovich from long range. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Holiday rejected by Okongwu. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Wright. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Holiday with a drive. And Holiday powers it home.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Danilo Gallinari. DeLon Wright is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And he commits the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Substitution for your Hawks.
Ball against Young. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Young. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 20.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Ball finds Johnson. Here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Shoots over Young. And that one's long. Stolen by Ayton. And that's collected by Trae Young. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And here's Hunter for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Three-pointer. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Booker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
Young way outside. Atlanta again missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Paul against Young. To the wing, right side. And here's Collins for 3. And Booker pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Paul for 3. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
Outside Herter, the 3 ball. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Booker with the chance.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Young, the pass to Capella. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Collins a screen. The Hawks need to get one up here. Shoots over Bridges, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's Phoenix's ball. They picked up 11 straight. The drive by Paul. Out to Bridges. It's stolen by Hunter. It's Herter on the wing to the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Right wing. Johnson passes to Paul. Back to Johnson. Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Here's Herter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Booker, pass to Ayton, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Sinks the tray.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Young, the pass to Hunter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Ball passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Paul. Puts up a 3. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Now Young. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Hunter passes to Young. Capella against Aiden. And a slam dunk by Capella.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And here's Hunter for three. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Johnson finds Paul. There's the drive. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For it.
tremendous competitor, David. Thank you.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. So here's Miami's starting group. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Now, here's Adebayo. Lowry can't get it to go. Young against Lowry. Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. Takes it inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's the break. Adebayo with a screen on Collins. To the paint with the shot. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. We're about 1 minute into the first. That one goes in. So it's Atlanta now. Now, here is Young from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Hero.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Young taking his time here. It's Young on the wing. In the corner, it's Hunter. Drills it from outside.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Hero, the bounce pass. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Hits the lamp after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Young's shot is off. Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. A shot by Lowry, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the middle, it's stolen by Adebayo. And again, Miami running the court in transition. Three-pointer, Butler sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, the night is getting long for anybody guarding Jimmy Butler now. With his shot on target, he's going to open up a lot more of his offense.
Now, here is Young. He takes it in. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Back to Tucker. And is going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Good contest as Herter's size really helping that time.
The shot, no good. And Young, here we go. In the corner, Herter with it. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Young against Lowry, and there's the pass to Hero. Here's Adebayo. Can't get it to fall. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. And now Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Young up top, defended by Butler. Young passes to Capella. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Back to Capella. 5 to shoot. Hunter, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Hunter's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Outside Butler. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. For three, Hunter. Another three for Atlanta.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
32 seconds left to play in the first. And Young kicks to Capella. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Herder. Shoots over Hero. Pass to Hunter. Knocks it loose. 6 to shoot.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far.
Sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Forced the ball handler to slip up.
Young outside. Gets it off. DeAndre Hunter, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He delivered 9 points.
All right, look who's coming up in the door. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the court for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at center. The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Capella with a screen on Lowry. And here's Young from the arc. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
The Hawks leading by 4. From deep. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And stolen by Hunter. Inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
The Heat trail by 6. Outside Lowry. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
From deep three-point range, shots good by Hero. Hero's got 5.
And that's what Hero can provide, points from distance. I don't know if you want them coming from that far away, but that's 3.
Young outside. Passes it to Herder. Lock at 6. In the corner, it's Hunter. And stolen by Butler. Lowry passes to Hero. They set the screen. Adebayo the screen. Hero finds Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Hero no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Young tries in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
The Hawks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Team third.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hero passes to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Young drives in. Pass to Herter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Capella inside. Guarded by Tucker. Young outside. Driving the lane. And they'll get another chance. Collins kicks to Young. And stolen by Butler. Here's Lowry. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Young for 3. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Feeds it to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Now Hero. He's tightly guarded. And the Heat, another 3.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Young against Lowry. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break. Hunter against Butler. Back to Tucker. Outside Butler. There's the pass to Hero. The numbers in their favor. Hawks passing it around. Back to Herter. Now here's Hunter. Guarded by Tucker. Here's Herter. No good with the triple. Hero on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Tyler Hero, a player who's played with a ton of confidence in high school and his 1 year in college and coming into the league. It's certainly something he's brought with him. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, thank you, David. And folks, we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by DeAndre Hunter.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Hawks, Wright is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Oladipo with the ball. Here's Robinson. And he can't bank that one in.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States. Dedmon using his size on the inside, and the defense trying to do their best to keep him away from the basket. Not that time.
Here's Wright. Oladipo with the block. They retain possession. Here's Okongwu. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The offensive rebound.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
The Hawks leading. Wright looking around. Outside Bogdanovich. This one for three. It's the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Robinson passes to Martin, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Martin's got his first points in this one. And here is Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And good from Okongwu with a sweet move.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Oladipo against Wright, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
That one good for two. Dedmon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Oladipo against Wright. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Bogdanovich. Launches a three. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his third. Team third.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Robinson dishes to Dedmon. Back to Robinson. And stolen by Okongwu.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Wright outside. Reverses.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dedmon a screen. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Shot clock at 5. Good ball movement here by Miami. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got 8 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Wright kicks to Gallinari. Here's Luau. Back to Gallinari. Stolen by Martin. Got a piece of it. Strus passes to Dedmon. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Team 4. In for the Heat.
Now, Hero. He's guarded close to the middle. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. A 300. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Lowry against Young. The Heat have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw good. Adebayo.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Capella sets a screen for Young. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 3. And work.
All right, let's just come to the court. Come on, get loud.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Pass to Hero. Driving to the basket. And Capella sends it back. And they get it back. Hero kicks it to Tucker. 5 on the clock. Inside. Collins against Butler. Here's Herter. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Adebayo.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The Heat trail by 5. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Outside Butler. Pass to Tucker. Hero on the wing. Fires from 14. Off the left rim and out. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Lowry against Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Into the lane. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Trae Young in this game is playing completely in control and taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Down low. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And good that time. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
From deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Lowry. Here's Butler going inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler not going to back down in that situation, just inviting some contact.
Good on the second free throw. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Young to the left wing. Here's Herter. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now the pass to Hero. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Young against Lowry. For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Hero finds Lowry. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Here's Herter. Now recovering. Herter. No good. Well, they're passing to Lowry. From the stripe. And that one comes up a bit short.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And here's Young from the arc. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
There's Hero with the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Atlanta.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young from deep three-point range. Atlanta again missing.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
On deep. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And so Atlanta takes this one by a David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Left side, Paul. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Lowry. Paul, shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Over to the wing. Now here's Tucker. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Tucker. Stolen by Ayton. Here we go for 3. Booker. That shot is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Lowry. Now Hero. There's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside for Booker. And he drives in. And Booker with the jam.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Paul with it, guarded by Adebayo. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Paul against Lowry. 5 to shoot. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league.
Hero with the bucket. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Lowry. Hero for 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Hero's got 9.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
2 minutes.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Hero outside. Fires for 3. The Heat rebound. Tucker with a screen. Tries again. And it's laid in by Hero. He's got 11.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Johnson, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
1:10 left in the first quarter here. Clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. For 3, Booker. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Butler's got space. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Booker with it. Hero picks him up. 17-foot shot on the way. Paul can't get it to go. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Heat have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Lowry outside. Hero outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Hero right side. Misses from short range. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front, up by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court right now for the Suns. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Adebayo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Lowry against Paul. Ayton in the high post. Outside for Booker. Good D by Adebayo.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Out to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Now Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Driving to the basket. And the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 5.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Paul against Lowry. Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Hero. There's the drive. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Up top, Paul. Checked by Tucker. Paul passes to Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. The kick out to Johnson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Paul against Lowry. Hero outside. Lowry outside. And he's on the money with his first shot today. And now a 6-point Heat lead.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. And he was camped in the lane there and gets a 3-second call. Some changes for Phoenix. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Crowder comes in for Johnson. And Craig subbed in for Bridges. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
So it's Miami now, coming off a Suns make. Pass to Hero. Inside, Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And McGee with the stuff.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Butler against Craig. Outside Butler. He takes it in. Pass to Adebayo. Ooh, McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Lowry. And again, the Heat missing.
And just executing your offense earlier in the clock helps you avoid shots like that.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Down low. Here's McGee. Over Adebayo. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Booker.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
22. The Suns. 22.
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Payne against Oladipo. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from McGee. Here's Shamet. Pulls up. Crowder, the pass to McGee. Crowder outside. The 3 is up. Strus grabs the miss. Miami's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Payne against Robinson. Pass to Dedmon. Great D that time from McGee.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Outside Craig. Payne with it. Back to Craig. And it's blocked by Dedmon. And they're able to recover from deep 3-point range. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Miami trailing. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Robinson. Driving inside. Ooh, McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Payne against Oladipo. Fast break Miami. Robinson in the post. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Phoenix no good that time either. For Miami, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Norton.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Oladipo outside. A minute 31 left to play in the third. Pass to Dedmon. Over Payne. And the shot goes down.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Oladipo against Payne. And here's Craig. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Craig's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Oladipo against Payne. Outside Robinson. Wide open. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Payne on the bounce. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Out to Craig. 4 on the clock. And it's Crowder missing for Miami. They've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. To the middle. Stolen. In transition. Here come the Suns. And McGee with the stuff.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Payne. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the Suns getting another bucket right there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top, up by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Paul against Lowry. Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Hero outside from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. The drive by Paul. Outside Johnson. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The Heat making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
And the basket by Bridges.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's Hero. Can they get it? Connects from downtown. Hero's got 19 points.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Offensive rebound. Now here's Paul. Up and over Lowry. Butler against Bridges. Here's Ayton. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. Hero finds Adebayo. Hero outside. The three is up. The Suns clear it.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Booker for three. And Hero grabs the board.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
2 points. That one goes.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Paul against Lowry. Booker for three. And the Suns miss again. Miami has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. To the paint. Stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break. Fires at the elbow. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 8. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Hero with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Adebayo, a screen on Johnson. Inside. Adebayo, no good. The Suns have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And Booker puts up a deep three. Can't hit that one. And Miami the other way now. Tucker with a screen. Out to the wing. Back to Hero. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Johnson. The shot off that time. From outside the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. Paul with it. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and
And they'll have DX.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. And it's the Hawks to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the one spot. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Paul, following the three by Atlanta. Pass to Crowder. Here's Booker, and Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young against Paul. Young inside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Paul surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Over in the corner, Paul. Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Collins wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Booker outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Capella. Back to Young. And there's the pass to Capella. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Young after the Suns pick up 2. To the paint, it's tipped and stolen by Ayton. They're running. And the wide open shot from Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Herder to end the run. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Herder's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Back to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 5 now.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Now, here is Young. Here he goes. Hunter on the wing. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
The Suns leading. Tries to save it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. 1:03 left in the first. Paul with the ball. 5 points in the game. With the drive. Kicks it out to Booker. Young with the steal. And stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter, and he jams it with authority.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
Paul passes to Johnson. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow! He has 5. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Young with no one around. Traps in the tray.
3-point field goal.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Paul outside. Booker in the corner. He feeds it to Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here's Booker from the arc. The shot will not fall. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Hawks lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. The Suns trail to the middle. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And Young, here we go. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Paul. Booker with a deep 3. Hunter grabs the miss. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
Hunter kicks to Collins. Atlanta again missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And there's the call on John Collins.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Capella.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That bucket in no time at all. And it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Here's Paul driving in. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Hawks lead by 4.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Paul passes to Johnson. Paul goes in. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Atlanta leading by 4. Hunter, no one around him. And too long on the shot.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Deflects the pass. Paul with the steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .157 left to play here in the second quarter. And Young, here we go.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Booker kicks to Johnson. Back to Booker.
Phoenix foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Huerter is 6'6" with a long frame.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre. Torrey Craig comes in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamet checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Back to Young. 1:12 left in the first half. Shot by Collins, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Shoots it. Nice move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. The Hawks leading by 5. Huerter passes to Collins. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Johnson kicks to Payne. Back to Johnson. No good there. And Atlanta will come the other way. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hunter for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Payne passes to Craig. Down low. 8 feet away. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second bucket tonight.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And it's the Suns with the ball. 6-point game. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Luwawu. Wright is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu into the center. Craig passes to McGee. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Three-pointer right. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Phoenix making a change. Biombo's checked in.
Atlanta ball.
Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Gallinari on the wing. Crowder with the steal. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Now here's Biyombo, guarded closely. Over Okongwu. Crafty move. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And Wright kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 6. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Payne passes to Biyombo. That's tipped and stolen by Wright. And here they come. Bogdanovich wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. Now here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Drives to the hoop. Here's Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. Payne passes to Shamet. Ready by Bogdanovich.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And Okongwu slams it in.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Craig, good.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Wright outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. Okongwu with the screen for Gallinari. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And stolen by Wright. Inside. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Goes up the baseline. There's the drive. The rebound by Luwawu. The Hawks leading by 10. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Okongwu's running. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Paul subbed in for Payne. And stolen by Wright. Pass to Luwawu. Hawks passing it around. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Booker with no one around, and the Suns miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And here's Booker from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 10. Booker up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. In the corner, Crowder with it. They get it back. Ayton kicks to Bridges. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Gallinari, a screen on Paul. The 3 from Bogdanovich.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense, where he is an absolute pest.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks on top, up by 10. And in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
And Young, here we go. Count it, good.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Paul finds Booker. Here he goes. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Herter. To the paint. Here's Hunter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assist goes to.
And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Here's Paul. Chalk up 2 there.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Herter. Young outside. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Herter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
Boy, Herter has great shot preparation, gets excellent rotation on the ball, and has the deep range.
Paul goes in. Here's Ayton. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Hawks ball.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. And here's Young. Passes to Collins. Back to Young. Down low. Here's Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. And now here comes Young leading the break. Another 3 for Atlanta.
3-point.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Capella sends a screen for Young to the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Young against Paul. On the wing, Booker. Bridges for 3. And no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young fires away from outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Johnson wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's the 3. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Atlanta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And have to be careful guarding Paul. He's superb at finding ways to get defenders to initiate the contact.
There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Field goal.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Trae Young.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And a deep 3 from Young. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
At the line for Phoenix.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Young fires away from outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. 19-point game. Kicks it out to Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. And the Hawks with possession. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Young. Outside Collins. Now Young from deep three-point range. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And